With June the 16th fast approaching, I began prepping my gear ready for my first session back on the Kingfisher. It's a time of year that I really love on the river. Warm weather, active carp, and always a good chance of catching a few. I set off late morning to give myself enough time to explore the river and find myself a good area ready for the seasonal start at midnight. However, I also hadn't been on the boat in a few months, so I was fully aware that a bit of maintenance would be needed before I could think about the fishing.
Don't cry.
The bro?
Don't cry. I don't know whether you should laugh or cry.
Bro, what the No.
That is so soul destroying.
No. Well, we're not fishing, are we? No.
How's that actually managed to happen? I don't get it. How can a boat sink? Ain't it supposed to float?
Bro, I hate this boat. I hate this boat. I hate this boat, man.
At least your mat and that has stayed there. What's that? Your sleeping bag?
Why is my sleeping bag on the top of the boat? Someone's broken into it. No, I've left it for like eight weeks, so it could have filled with rainwater. The tarp's ripped. Someone's obviously broken in, took the tarp off, took my sleeping bag out of it, and it could have filled with rainwater. No! How am I meant to get that out? And it's done. It's done.
You got a forklift?
Is that your boat, lads?
Yeah, man. Yeah, it is. I just turned up to go fishing and walked over and was like, bro, it sank.
When was the last time you used it?
I've not been here for 8 weeks. So we don't know if someone's put an hole in it, if it's filled with rain. Like I can see the tarp.
Yeah.
That was covering the boat to stop water filling it up. So if we've had a lot of rain, I've been away on holiday.
I seen it about 3 weeks ago and it was kind of sunk a wee bit, so it was.
Oh, swear. As in sunk, you mean water in the thing?
So like half the bottom was under it, but the outboard was under, but then.
Oh, swear.
So it's
When was that?
going about 3 weeks ago maybe.
3 weeks ago. So it's been
Like this
sank.
at least a week anyway, I tell you. Like
So it's been
this bad at least a week.
But it's been down under the engine for 3 weeks.
Maybe I moved 2 weeks ago. Like.
Was this a side quest or
Yeah.
just come out?
Instead of the video being my first mission on the boat, it's going to be, oh no,
I don't have
the boat sank.
About half a boat.
As incredibly frustrating as this situation was, I decided that keeping it on the humorous side was probably the best way to deal with it. So I sent some pictures to my friends, purely for them to laugh at. I then went about contacting as many people as possible with the hopes of actually finding a solution to this problem. This guy might know how to lift a boat out of the water. Well, there's no point in standing around this because we're not going to be fishing. I'm going to have to call the insurance, see what they can do, call Canal River Trust, see if they've got a policy where they can get it lifted at least for the insurance company to come down. As for now, yeah, it sank, so I'm going to go home. Oh, I hate boats. Don't buy a boat. Right, I'm just on my way to meet the guy who's gonna attempt to get my boat out of the water. He's got a big barge turning up with all pumps on it and all the ropes and equipment that we're gonna need, and luckily it's covered through the insurance company, so hopefully this is pretty smooth going. He's actually made it. Brendan! Brendan! So this is his method, is it? I like it, to be fair. Big bar across the top, hoik it up. It's looking good. Oh, finally! It's nice to see you.
Not quite.
What do you reckon? Do you reckon we're going to do it?
Don't look good.
Well, not we, you.
Yeah. It's not actually that deep, this size.
It's bottomed out, isn't it?
Yeah. She's still moving though. You stand on the roof of it.
Moving a little bit.
I began removing items off the boat whilst Brendan started to prep for the lift. I think it'd be safe to say that all my bedding was a total write-off.
I'd laugh my head off if you went over the neck and filled up. Sorry. I'm not very helpful, am I really?
Should have definitely bought weights though. Stop.
I do actually know Brendan, as when I had the houseboat in South Dock, that's where his work yard is, so he's not a complete stranger.
Using a steel bar for leverage, he attached a chain hoist both around the bar and the stern of the boat. The plan being to lift the back of the boat just above the waterline so we were able to extract the water from the boat using pumps.
You've literally just lifted it that easy?
I told you it'd be 10 minutes.
Nah, that's mad.
This. Box steel.
Bro, I just looked away and he went, it's done, and I turned round. You've lifted it?
Yep. We'll do a sinking video. You know what they do with the ships?
What? Let's explore what's been living inside the sunken ship.
They build artificial reefs, we'll be artificial cargo.
Mate, I'm telling you now, there's a bream in there. Go on, go in there.
What?
Go in there and have a feel around.
I'm just making sure there's nothing that's going to block the pump.
There's going to be a perch or a pike in there, I'm telling you. Let's have a look. See it? That's my deeper arm. Tell you what, the people who stole stuff out of the boat, they didn't take much, did they? Because there's they left half the valuables on it. Yeah, it's going low a lot. It's coming out now.
As we waited for the water to drain down, I used my time scrubbing the outside of the boat to remove all the dirt and algae that had formed on top of it.
What do you reckon? Nah, it's got gaps in the flies. Poor thing. I've got to sand it, repaint it. There's a fish in there! Do you see that? Oh, there's a fish in there. I told you.
Look at that. Pro fisherman.
Baby perch.
It's the biggest fish you've caught in months. Stick it in the middle. Dead.
Eat it.
Hello, my friend.
Once we'd got the majority of the water out with the electric pumps, I used a bucket and the manual bilge for the final bit.
Sorry, mate. I know you've enjoyed your temporary home. You're gonna have to come out. Look at that. Job is a good one. That was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be, to be fair. A couple of hours. No actual damage to the boat in terms of big holes in the bottom of it. Would have just been a little bit of rainwater. Someone's broke into my boat, ripped the tarp off. We had a lot of rain. It's filled up, back end heavy because of the engine, and she slowly sank. But to be fair, I'm pretty happy. It's about as good as an outcome as it could have been. Just need to sand it, paint it, and get it ready. The engine probably might be a write-off, so we'll forget about that one for now and keep it positive. But yeah, that is it for this video. Mission successful, I'd say. But keep an eye on my channel, because in the coming months I'm going to be uploading a part 2, which is going to be me decorating the boat on the inside, making it really nice, and getting out on my first fishing mission since the revamp. So keep an eye out for that. Thanks for watching, guys.